Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Doing Group. We are the manufacturer of the tire with plastic pyrolysis equipment. And the 3D video is showing for our semi-continuous pyrolysis equipment to process with tire. If you want to just bought this equipment or interested in this kind of a business, you can contact with us. We are the Chinese manufacturer to process the batch type pyrolysis plant, semi-continuous pyrolysis plant, and fully continuous pyrolysis equipment. It was during the live show. If you have any questions or any information that you want to know, you can type in the comment section, or you can send a private message to us. Our sales manager can contact with you and give you our catalog, price list, or other information you want to know. Here, this is the cooling system for the flue oil by using a condensation tank and to just liquidize the oil to the flue, liquidize the gas to the flue oil. For the raw materials that we can process, there is tire, with plastic, oil sludge, coal tar oil sludge, or aluminium plastic, or other kind of the materials that also can be processed. And the final products we get is the flue oil. We can use the flue oil at the cement factory, glass factory, bricks factory for heating. Or they can be refined to the non-standard diesel and to use at the agricultural machine, or the ferry, or the mining machine, and so on. And this is the purification system. We equipped it with the self-validation tower or the pulse collector that's to purify the harmful particles inside the gas that we need to emission. Well, if you have any questions or any other information that you need to know, you can leave in the comment section, or you can contact with our sales manager. And this is the batch type pyrolysis plant. There are 6 production lines in this factory, and daily processing capacity of such a factory is about 70 tons. One line occupies nearly 300 centimeters. And this is the batch type is for 10 ton to 20 ton capacity. And this is a carbon black workshop. The first is a feeding system. We occupied with the automatic. We equipped it with the automatic feeder. We use the hydraulic feeding machine, 50 tons. I need 2 workers to put the raw material, just the tire, into the reactor. It always needs 2 or 3 hours. And then this is a combustion system. We use the burner and for tail gas burner to heat the furnace inside. Okay, welcome everyone. And now we are introduced of the batch type pyrolysis equipment. If you are interested or have any other questions about the equipment, you can leave in the comment section. Or if you want to know more information, you can send a private message to us and tell us your WhatsApp or email. We will contact with you. And this is the condensation system. We have 4 steps for cooling, and this is the first step we call vertical condensers. Because in the first cooling area, the oil is relatively heavier and sticky. So we use this vertical design to prevent the blockage. They have 2 vertical condensers, and then the second step is the oil water separator. which is both a condenser and a safety device. It can prevent the oil gas from flowing back, and also it can purify the oil gas. And also it has the water cover outside to cool down the flue oil gas to the flue oil. And then the third step is the horizontal condensers. We have 2 horizontal condensers, each with 37 pipes, which greatly increase the cooling area, ensure that most of the oil gas is cooling down. And the last is the cooling tower, which can ensure that all the oil gas will be cooled down. And this is the auto removal system. It is called the auto removal system to clean the tail gas that cannot be condensed. That they can just after condensing, and they can go back to the reactor for heating and save extra heating energy. Why we need to purify them? Because now in the tail gas it have the hydrogen sulfide inside, so we use the sodium hydroxide. The things that to purify the gas. And now the purified tail gas will cycle to the reactor through the pipeline to heat the reactor. And then for the burning system or for the combustion system, we also equipped it with the purification system to purify the like the sulfur dioxide or other harmful particles that will need to emit emission in the gas. Okay, welcome everyone, and now we will introduce of the batch type pyrolysis plant. If you are interested in the equipment or want to know any other information, well, you can send a private message to us and tell us your requirements and how we can contact with you. So our sales manager will send you our catalog, our price list, or other information to you. And this is the burning chamber, that's to burn the tail gas, because the amount of the gas is small, so it's not very necessary to store it, because we can just burn it directly. And here is the air cooling system. We equipped it with the 15 kilowatt induced draft fan with 8 ports. That's cooling time can shorten from 8 hour to 10 hour to 4 hour to 5 hour, which greatly improve the operation efficiency of the equipment. And then after cooling, we come to the starting system. We have the side slag or the front slag or the back slag. Now this 3D video shows us the side slag with 2 slagging ports, and the reactor is slagging the carbon black twice with 1 revolution, which has greatly improved the efficiency, and also the carbon black is just discharged underground, and it can prevent the carbon black powder from flying and polluting the workshop. And now we come to the carbon black by using the air transportation system to the bucketing system. And we can express to the carbon black bowl that easier for transportation and less pollution. For the batch type pyrolysis plant, we have 10 ton per day, 12 ton per day, and 15 ton per day. So if you are interested in the with tire, with plastic pyrolysis, you can contact with us. We're the manufacturer of this kind of equipment. Our factory is in Henan province in China. If you need to come to our factory to see the working workshop, well, you can just contact with our sales manager. And for the waste tire, we also have the tail gas. So we'll use this machine to pull out the steel wire. inside the furnace. We always have nearly 15% of the steel wire inside the whole tire. And then by using this equipment, the pumping equipment, and we can pump the oil in the temporary storage tank into the final tank. Okay, now in the comment section we have our WhatsApp and email and our official website. You can contact with us by this some kind of ways. Or you can just come to our website to see the detailed introduction of different machines. This is the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. Can process the rubber powder and the plastic particles or sludge. This is the purification system to purify the smoke, the harmful particles inside the gas that we need to emission. And the fully continuous is for the capacity of 15 ton, 20 ton, 30 ton, 40 ton, 50 ton, which can process most of the raw materials and is more automatic and have the highest working efficiency just compared with the three kind of equipment. It can feed the raw material and have the pyrolysis reactor and have this slagging system at the same time. It's like the carbon black and the high temperature, so we don't need the cooling system in the batch type. Just the carbon black at a very high temperature, nearly 200 to 300 degrees, they can be slagged into a sealed slagging winch, and the winch have the water cover outside that can cool down the carbon black and just at the same time to be packed it directly. So you can see about the 3D video, and if you have any questions about the equipment or about the business, you can leave in the comment section. Our factory's name is Doing Group, and we are a Chinese manufacturer in Henan province in China. You can come to just a factory or company to see about our real cases. And our factory, just you can contact with our sales manager. Then we will introduce of our details and give you the qualification and help you to know more about this. We have some project cases you can have a look at in the next video. Oh, I don't have English. This is a cases all over the world. We're in Asia, and just our neighbor countries have many cases, like India. We have our batch type pyrolysis plant and our fully continuous pyrolysis plant, and in Singapore is the batch type project cases. Mission to Japan to process the waste tire. And this is the 3D video. And let's put these cases in this area. Okay. Just any questions you have, you can leave in the comment section, or you can send the private message to us. Our sales manager will contact with you. Here I'll introduce us about the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. We have 3 types of the equipment. The fully continuous can feed the raw material and pyrolysis and discharge the carbon black at the same time. So it have the highest working efficiency and the largest capacity, and also it's more automatic and more environmental friendly. And also we have the batch type pyrolysis plant. We can get 1 batch for 1 day. 1 batch is nearly 10 ton, 12 ton, 15 ton, 18 ton, 20 ton per day. And the differences between the batch type and the semi-continuous is the biggest differences is 1, the batch type, we need to slag the carbon black at the just a temperature that's lower than 70 degrees. So we need to cool down a reactor. It takes nearly 5 or 6 hours. But the semi-continuous, we don't need this step. The carbon black can discharge at very high temperature, so we don't need to cool down them. It can slag by using a salt slagging wrench to the small reactor just for cooling. It also just saves nearly 4 hours to 6 hours. So the semi-continuous one, it can get 3 batch for 2 days, which is a little bit higher of efficiency than the batch type one. This is the biggest differences. So if you have any other questions or want to know more information about the equipment, you can just leave in the comment section, or you can add our WhatsApp or send our email, or just sign in our website to see more information. And here is the raw materials that we can process, like the waste tire, waste plastic, oil sludge, coal tar oil, aluminium plastic. The waste tire oil yield is from 35 to 52. Well, 35 is the small tire, like just a bicycle tire, motorbike tires, or other things. And the big tire from the car or truck, the yield is from 40 to 45. And the 52 is about the rubber powder. And then the second one is plastic. So as you can see, different oil yield. If you have the pure plastic, then the oil yield can reach to 95%, 90 to 95. But most of the plastic we process is the daily rubbish, so we can have just nearly 30 to 80% of the oil yield. And oil sludge and the coal tar oil, this is the different kinds of the hazardous waste. The virus yield is contact with the oil contained and the water contained. And the aluminium plast is a kind of plastic oil that we can get the plastic pyrolysis oil, carbon black, and the aluminium ingot from the plastic pyrolysis. And here is the different equipment. The first one is the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. And there is the different advantages. You can have a look at this for reference. And this is a PLC system, which can control the whole processing line automatically. And this is the feeding system, pyrolysis system, condensation system, slagging, and purification system. The first is the feeding system. We will feed the rubber powder from the waste tire. Because for the fully continuous one, we cannot feed the whole tire just at the same time to ensure a safe feeding environment. So we need to process them to the powder, nearly 16 to 17 mesh. And this is the combustion system. We will use the hot wind furnace to heat the reactor. Inside is the pyrolysis furnace, and outside is the installation cover. And this is the reactor. And here is the temperature resistant tub, and to give a resistance of the reactor. Inside is a lubricate oil, and outside also we have the cooling water. Then here is the gas after pyrolysis. They will first come into the buffer tank. The purpose to set up this is to slow down the speed of the fluid oil gas, and also it can participate in impurities. And then this three step is the cooling buffer tank. It has the water cover outside, and to equalize the oil, and then we can just also at the same time to slow down the speed. That is to ensure that when the gas go into the vertical condensers, it can fully contact with the water. Because if the speed is too high, they will just go through very fast to the auto removal system and not to equalize them, and it will have influence of the oil out. And this is the auto removal system, that the oil cannot be condensed, the uncondensable oil or tail gas. After purification, they can go back to the reactor for heating, can save our extra heating energy. And then this is the slagging winch that can discharge the carbon black, and at the same time by using the water cover outside to cool down them. This is the purification system. just the gas that we need to emission, we need to purify them. Remove the sodium dioxide, dust, or other harmful things. And this is the cooling system and process collector and the sulfidation tower. So if you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section, or if you want to know more information, you can send a private message to us. Tell my assistant requirements, and then our sales manager will contact with you and give you the detailed information to you. This is the fully continuous pyrolysis plant to pump the fluid oil into the final tank. And then here is the batch type pyrolysis, a semi-continuous pyrolysis plant. Let's see this 3D video. And here is the capacity. The most common one is 10 ton per day, 12 ton, 15 ton, 20 ton. The slag discharging system, we will slag the carbon black at this small tank. And then after cooling, you can using the slagging wrench. And about here is the gas. They will first go into the buffer tank to slow down the speed, and then go into this just to the oil water separator to purify the gas. And then it can prevent the gas from falling back to the reactor. Okay, and then they will go into the condensation tank to cool down the gas to liquidize them into the fluid oil. This is a kind of difference between the water tank and the tube condensers, but they have same just the cooling area, but just a different state. And this is the purification system equipped with the semi-continuous one. But just for different regions, different customers, their policies are different. So we will just have different purification system equipped with just a plan, certificate plan for you. Here is the desulfidation tower to remove the sodium dioxide or other harmful particles. For the semi-continuous pyrolysis plant is automatic feeding, high efficiency, and energy saving and good performance. And the batch type pyrolysis plant, which have 1 ton per day, 2 ton, 5 ton, 10 ton, 12 ton, 15 ton, 18 ton, and 20 ton per day. Let's see about the batch type pyrolysis plant. Okay, hello everyone. We are the group and manufacturer of the pyrolysis equipment and waste oil refining equipment. Now we will introduce of the with tire with plastic pyrolysis equipment to get the fuel oil. And this is the pyrolysis factory, which have 6 line for 15 ton. So daily capacity is nearly like 70 to 80%, 80 ton. And this is the carbon black, the killing system. First, this is the filling system to feed the raw material into the reactor. We only need 2 workers in this step by using automatic feeder. And then we close the filling door, open the combustion system to heat the raw materials. The best temperature for the tail gas for pyrolysis is nearly 350 to 380. And then they will just go out an outlet and then come to the buffer tank. The buffer tank is to slow down the speed and to just participate in impurities. And then here is the condensation system by using just the cooling water to liquidize the oil, fuel oil gas to the fuel oil. And then it will be liquidized in this storage tank, temporary storage tank for 2 ton. The second is the oil water separator. Which can purify the gas by using the water and prevent it from back to the device before, and also to liquidize the oil gas to the fuel oil. And then this is the horizontal condensers. This is the largest condensers, which can condense most of the equipment, most of the oil. And some gas cannot be condensed; they will go into the auto removal system. Because the tail gas, they can just burn, have the high heating value and can burn the reactor. But if we just burn them directly, they have some harmful, the smoke. So we need to purify them. The reason why it has the harmful smoke is because the hydrogen sulfide. So we need to remove them. And then they will go back to the reactor by using the tail gas burner to heat the reactor. So you can save extra heating energy. We don't need the sand gas or the fuel oil now. All the burning energy is the tail gas. And this is the purification system, the desulfidation tower to purify the harmful smoke. So the whole equipment is environmental friendly, and there are no just pollution during the production. This is the tail gas burner. burning chamber to burn the gas that we don't need to use. And to select the carbon black, we need to using the cooling device that it can quickly cool down the furnace. And then by using the slagging wrench or the slagging port to select the carbon black, and now we introduce of the batch type pyrolysis plant. Well, if you want to get more information or get the price list or the detailed parameters, you can just contact with our sales manager. This is the carbon black briquetting system to get the carbon black oil, and we can burn them directly, and it's easy for transportation and less carbon black dust. And now we can pull out the steel wire in the reactor. We always have nearly 15% of the steel wire inside the tire. After production, I can pump the tank, pump the oil in the temporary storage tank into the final storage tank to sell them or refine them. We can sell them at the bricks factory, boiler, or cement factory, glass factory for heating, or they can refine to the non-standard diesel. We also have the refining equipment. Refine them to the diesel and use at the agricultural machine, cement, the mining machine, or just using the ship, a ferry, this kind of places. And also we have the pyrolysis plant unit for 1 ton, or 100 kilogram, 500 kilogram, or 1 ton, 2 ton per day. And this is the final products and application. We have the pyrolysis oil, syngas, aluminium ingot, or carbon black, steel wire from different production. Here is the fluoro oil. It can be used at boiler heating or refined to diesel. The syngas, you can heat the reactor. The aluminium ingot, industrial manufacturing or just sell them directly. Carbon black, briquetting, refining. Steel wire, sew them or melt them. And this is the profit analysis you can just have for reference. It's based in the internet and the feedback of our customers. We have the raw material cost and the electricity consumption, heating fuel, and manpower, and income. Just the 3 kind of the final products. Here is some equipment advantages. If you need this catalog, you can send the private message to us. Assistant will just contact with you and send you the catalog. Or if you want the more information, like the price list, or just need to customize, you can contact with our sales manager or engineer. Here are some other recommended products. And about the refining machine, it can process like the pyrolysis oil, just the waste tire oil, plastic oil, or waste engine oil, used oil, motor oil, crude oil to the diesel. It can get 80 to 85% of the diesel. So this we have two techniques. Catalytic technology waste are used to the plant, and this one we will use the exit and just the other things to process, just refine. Those two techniques. This is the old one, and this is the flame type. We can get the diesel using a heavy machinery, generator, blower, or asphalt for paving and refinery. And let's see about this profit analysis. The crude oil and the heavy fuel consumption, the water, electricity consumption, the catalytic, and just the labor, totally cost, and the return is almost the diesel. Here's the different equipment. And also, by the way, we have the plastic to diesel and gasoline plant. To get the plastic oil, diesel and gasoline from the plastic. Here is the product cases all over the world. And now we have customers in more than 120 countries. So it's very convenient for you to just know our cases, or to go to the product cases to see how the equipment runs and the qualities of the equipment. And about the feedback. Here is a profile of our company. We are doing, Henan is the province name. Our company's name is Doing. We are the environmental protection technology company, a subsidiary company of Doing Holdings. So we are a comprehensive environmental equipment manufacturer integrating technological design, research, development, machine production, sales, and after-sales service. Now we have different equipment like the pyrolysis plant, the refining plant, and the carbonation plant. Now we have different patents and certificate. We have a huge engineering team to design and customize of this good equipment. Here are certificates, the service, include the pre-sale service, on-sale service, and after-sale service. You can visit our factory in Henan province in China, and you can get the one-to-one equipment configuration plan and plan to the equipment placement site. This is by our engineer. And also just check the production conditions of the machine and communicate with the manufacturing. After-sale service, we have 1 year warranty, and our engineer can come to your workshop, help you to finish the install, debug, and just commission of the equipment. And also we can just provide the technical training. Here is the brief introduction of our equipment and our company and our service. If you're interested in equipment or want to know more information, welcome to send a private message to us. Or now we have a WhatsApp and email in the comment section. You can just add us directly or send an email to us private directly. My assistant will help you to contact with our sales manager and give you just the information you want. Okay, thank you for watching today. Have a nice day. Goodbye.